What's up, New Nation? Look, I gotta hype myself up. All right,
Is
boys.
are we
we're
ever gonna
here.
not do this?
Oh, there's a T-shirt now. We have to.
Here-
Someone has sunk money into this.
The tier list boys back at it, milking this cow fucking dry.
Woo!
Another tier
Look,
list.
we have a lot of fun with this, but we do promise you we do have other plans.
Yeah,
They're coming. Trust us. They
there's
are
things in
absolutely
the
coming.
works.
Look, no, we have a lot of fun with this. You guys probably do as well. So they do still get a whole lot of views.
And few
and,
sneaky
look.
comments. I like it.
Okay.
I just like chatting shit about the hobby for whatever
Exactly.
reason. And
We
this
would be
just
doing
seems
this
like
anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just
seems like a
recording
fun
it
thing.
instead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So here we are,
Oh,
chatting
all
shit
right.
about bad Gondor.
Bad Gondor.
Bad Gondor.
Yeah, look, they are a bit shit.
D tier Gondor.
D tier Gondor.
D tier Gondor. I only have 5 heroes and 5 troops. Gondor. Fiefdoms.
Can I have troop? Can I have hero?
Senpai, please.
But let's actually start. So
Let's
we've
do it.
got.
We're trying to pad out the
Angbor the
video, Liam.
Fearless.
Fuck.
Fucking hell. We've got Angbor the Fearless. And I actually really like Angbor. I know he's not good, but I really like him.
I think
I really, really like him.
with all their heroes, it comes down, or it just comes back to the army bonus, really, doesn't it? Which is that little
with a
asterisk.
fair few of them, yeah. Yeah.
And so he makes everyone in the army fearless within 6 of him, which is sensational.
It is very
Absolutely
nice.
sensational.
Very, very nice. I like the broadsword. It obviously doesn't go off very often, but
the broadsword, it's unless you roll a natural 6. Yeah.
Which is like, it's good. I like it. And I think he's decently costed as well. Like 65
points is great.
2 mites, strike, fight 5, potential to do quite a lot of damage with a 2-handed weapon and strength 4.
With that broadsword, I think on him anyway, I would have liked to have seen him as a 3 attack model.
And he would have had to have been like 80 points though.
I would probably pay that. Just like the 2 attacks with the always neg 1 with the potential of the 6 not being neg 1 is.
Yeah, I mean, you chuck a spear support behind him, and he's still going to be all right.
A bit more. Yeah, that is true. But I do like him, but I also don't.
I still do. I don't know. He's got. It's like, this. Scottish Highlander vibe.
The sculpt is beautiful. Him and his
sculpt
boys
is amazing.
The Lamedon boys,
still pretty good. For 65 points, that is actually not a bad profile, really.
Yeah. No, it's
like that is decent for 65 points. Like, you can compare that to, like, I think Malher is 60 points. Like, sure, he gets strength 5 with 3 attacks, but he's also only got 2 wounds. He can't strike. His same fight, but he's got higher strength. It's, like, for 5 points, you're getting strike, you're getting fearless, you're getting a fearless bubble.
I think just with a lot of these heroes, I said it before with him, where I said I like them, but I don't, and I feel that way about a lot of their heroes, or basically all of their heroes, bar 1. It's
okay.
It's I feel like it's an army where I'd have to take the 4 main or the 4 named boys for me to go.
I mean,
I like
you can take 3,
but being as cheap as they are, you could basically get them all.
Yeah,
like, Dunhir you can kind of skip by.
Take or leave. Yeah, but we'll get to him. So Angbor is the one we're thinking about right now. I do like the fearless bubble. That's like, I think he is a early pick for me.
The fearless bubble puts him into A tier for me.
Yeah.
If he didn't have that fearless bubble, or if it was a 3-inch fearless bubble,
Ooh.
then I'm going, oh,
Yeah.
baby,
No.
you're sitting in big baby C, big baby B. But
Yeah.
I
No, I
think that
think.
the 6-inch chucks him up into like a mid to low A tier.
Yeah, I think that fearless bubble, like, and him being fearless himself, like, if you do break and he's still on the field, you auto pass, and everyone within auto passes anyway, obviously with a stand
Yeah.
fast. But like, yeah, that's nice. Also, just just a cheeky little striker with fight 5, very nice. He's the second, like, he's one of 2 strikers in the army as well. But yeah, the captain of Dol Amroth.
It's cool. You can get him to.
I mean,
His
to fight
D7 is
6.
nice. Get him to fight 6. That's a big one. That is a real big one.
Yeah. You've
Is
got to
it
then keep him
classic
real close to Imrahil,
hero
though, which
stats?
is like,
2 attacks. Like,
I still don't think you run him because, like, he doesn't really,
no.
like, he doesn't add to the synergy. You mount him with Lance, like, he's pretty expensive.
I think that's the only time you're looking at taking him is if you're running an all-mounted Dol Amroth list. You're taking Imrahil, you're taking Forlong, and depending on the points value, you're then
You can
taking
grab a
the
captain.
captain.
That's true. Yeah.
So I don't. But if you're going for the mixed arms, which is kind of what they want you to do with fiefdoms, that's how it's set up.
Yeah.
You're taking the name heroes over him. So I think they sit in B tier because you've got the other heroes that you are. If you're doing the mixed arms.
If you do mixed arms, he's likely not going to be there unless, like, you have him on foot in mixed arms. If Imrahil's also on foot, he just has to be nearby to have 2 fight 6 lads. Like, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Especially on a captain model. Like, fight 6 on a captain model for 65 points. That's massive.
Yeah. So unless you're pining for that fight 6.
Yeah.
Like,
I think on a it's. Yeah,
but you can still strike with Angball.
Exactly. Like, fight 6 is fight. Well, you can get to fight 6, but like a natural fight 6. Like, I don't know. March as well. He's the only source of March.
True. That is true.
Oh,
I still think he sits in B. If you're putting him in A tier because of March, mug right off.
March fight 6 on a 65-point model.
Mug right off. Like, he's got to be within 3 inches of Imrahil for that fight 6. If it was more, sure. But
3 inches isn't that bad. Like, he just has to be in the battle line.
I don't necessarily. Well,
even fight 5 on a captain model, like, that's still good.
Dale captain's S tier, baby. No, I still think he sits in B tier because if you're going for the mixed arms, as mentioned before, you're looking at the named heroes before.
He honestly could go in A tier if I had my way.
If you had your way,
he'd likely be in A tier. But
all right, look, I'll compromise with you. I'll put him in. Okay. I'll put him in
trade offer.
I'll put him in. I'll put him in the very, very end of A tier, solely on the fact that if you go for an all-mounted, you want him.
Yeah, you're taking him in an all-mounted. Well, like, he's going to be your 3rd hero in an all-mounted.
And this flat out right here, right? If you're taking a mixed arms force at 800 points, captain or Angball.
Oh, that's a really hard choice because it's like the fearless bubble.
What's your gut immediately say? Go with that. Don't think about it. I
can't not think about it. I don't have a gut reaction to that.
Don't think about it.
It's like it's D7 over D5. Oh, okay, but then it's the 2-handy boy. It's the march. It's the strike. It's the 2 might. Both having 2 might. Both being the same points in the fearless bubble. Fuck off. Potential for fight 6. I think I would probably take Angball, but it's still like
Leave him end of A tier. Let's leave him
I
there.
think he's end of A tier. I feel like we're gonna get roasted in the comments if that's a fight 6 D7 captain. Let's go to Forlong because I think we kind of know where Duinhir and Imrahil are going.
Yeah.
You look at Forlong, like, yes, he is fight 5, strength 5, like huge. D6, huge. 3 wounds, huge. The
2 attacks is a downfall.
The 2 attacks is a bit of a downfall. The 3 might, good. No strike, bad.
That is bad. You always take him on a horse, but it's the Lord of the Lost Ark re-rolling ones, basically fainting. I've seen that pop off. Admittedly,
I love it.
It's a dice game, but like,
yeah, I do. Like, I will always love a reroll
when you're, and he suits all mounted Dolamarov beautifully. As soon as you've got that option to reroll the one, oh man, it's huge.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with war spears and lances and all that good shit. Like, yes, absolutely. Like Forlong in an all mounted list, 100%. Mixed arms, you still taking. I'd take a captain over him. It's cheaper. You get more lads. You've got Imrahil already. You're gonna have Imrahil in almost all these lists. Like, I think he kind of has to be in the list.
Oh yeah. There's no doubt. Forlong, I'm not ever taking on foot. He's one of those heroes.
And that's the thing. Like,
he's one of those heroes I'm always mounting.
You're paying 90 points for another mounted big hero that can't strike, that only has 2 attacks and 3 on the charge. Like, yes, he's got a war spear. Yes, he's strength 5. That is really good. Do not get me wrong.
If he did have strike, if he had strike, he is top of A tier without a doubt.
He's probably S tier, to be honest.
Even that.
If you swap strength for strike, I would give him S tier.
The lack of strike hurts, but his job is to...
Oh, he'll troop munch every day.
Yeah, his job is to troop munch or to run side by side with Imrahil, and you're happy for that to happen. And pop into a hero, flash kill that hero.
Yeah, and he will. But I think there's 2 lists for Adol Amaroth, and I think in my mind he doesn't work as well in a mixed arms.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see he doesn't work as well in a mixed arms.
Not as well as the captain in my mind.
He is an auto take in a mounted list for me.
Yeah.
In a mixed arm, I would still like to take him. I'd definitely like to take him, but I guess I can see the point of not taking him and taking that D7 captain.
Yeah, because it's
I can definitely see that.
They both don't have strike anyway, or you get an extra wound, an extra might. Yeah, that's nice. You get the strength 5. That's nice. But
would you just say fuck it and go Imrahil and captains and chuck no other named heroes? Because if you say yes to that, you put the captains over Forlong in A tier.
Oh, I mean,
because I'm very willing to, to see my mistakes in terms of like where I would place. Like, going into this, I kind of had a rough idea of where I wanted everyone, but that's what I like about these like debates. And like I can kind of see my mistakes here and there. But
I don't get me wrong. Like, Forlong is really good. Like, do not get me wrong. Like, he is very good. Like, for 80 points. Well, for 90 points mounted, yeah.
Beautiful.
Like, strength 5 with a war spear is huge. It is absolutely massive.
You lose a fight to him, you're not surviving, mate.
Yeah. As long as he's on the charge.
Do you run a mixed arms force with Imrahil and just captains?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
But I think the only other hero I would really take, though, is Angbor, just to get a fearless bubble on that mixed arms force.
Fair enough.
Because I think Angbor's bonus, like obviously rerolling ones is really good. But like I think Fearless trumps that for starters.
Yeah, no, the Fearless one is definitely better than Forlong's one,
Yeah. And
without
I
a doubt.
think
I do love a good reroll. I really fucking love a good reroll though.
oh, I absolutely
And
do. Like it's still a very good rule.
Free fainting,
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah. It's still a very good rule. But I think yeah,
I love
it's hard.
such,
I think he's gonna go in A tier. Like
oh
all
yeah,
of
yeah,
this is
without a doubt. This is whether he goes in front of the captain or behind the captain.
Yeah, because I think Angbor is
towards,
better than both of them.
I still lean towards in front of the captain.
I think you are right. I think you're
Yeah.
right, but all mounted, Forlong captain, on foot, captain Forlong.
Yep, fair enough.
Yeah.
See, I think that's the big issue we're going to run into and already have run into with this is there's two ways to run this list, and it's like
yeah. To be fair, there's many ways to run every list, really.
Oh yeah, but like in this, it's like this way, it's so heavily balanced towards these heroes are better. This way, it's so heavily balanced that these heroes are better. Which, and then I think that comes down to like, once again, like our play style. I definitely feel like you would lean towards the mixed arms.
Yeah, probably.
Also, if I was playing this, I'm going all mounted.
Yeah, I'd like to run all mounted. I just don't.
I'd like to run the mixed arms, but it just I keep seeing that all mountain going. Next boy.
Oh, to win here.
Exactly the same as just the list in general. I want to love him so much. I really do.
Doing here is the weirdest. He doesn't have a lot like happening really, but just in my mind, whenever I look at Dwin here, he's just the strangest fucking hero in this game. And I know there's like weirder heroes. For some reason, every time I look at Dwin here, I'm like, where, what, why? Why?
Who, what, why? When, where, and why?
Why?
So I just want to read off his rules, right? Or the special rules he gets. So his synergy rule, the asterisk rule, Lord of the Blackroot Vale, Blackroot Vale archers within 6 Dunhid that did not move during the shoot phase may reroll ones to hit during the shoot phase.
Which is useless as an asterisk. It is 100% useless as an asterisk because there's no other fucking model in the army that hits, that shoots. There's no other model in the army that shoots. It doesn't need to be an asterisk rule. It's dumb. It doesn't give you any bonus for the army. Doesn't help the synergy at all. You've got Imrahil with his big banner. You've got Forlong with your free fainting. You've got Angbor with your fearless on all models. It works on all models.
This one specific group. His other one, the go for the eyes, when shooting, Dunhir can reroll failed wounds. Additionally, when shooting at a monster, wounds caused by Dunhir cause D3 wounds rather than 1. That's cool. I have seen that. Really good. I have seen that drop a troll like that.
Yeah, same.
I've witnessed it happen, and it's fucking amazing when it happens, but it's not something that's happening all the time. I know we're going to get into the troops a little bit later. He does have some fairly decent synergy with those Blackroot Veils, using that +1 to roll and using the Blackroot Veil Archer special rule. But that only works for 2 turns.
Exactly. He has to spend his might.
He has to spend his 2 might to call a shoot. Which,
to be fair, technically you could just call that with like a captain or another hero, so like it could still work for more turns.
But odds are, if you're running this mixed arms force, your line's running up forward, and those bowmen
right at the back
are chilling up top of a hill or something, not really near those captains, and by the time they get into combat, you're not calling heroic shoots.
No.
And you want to save your captain's might for fight 6. You want to save that for heroic combats, or they go up against a lower fight model, and it's like, oh, they rolled a 6 and you rolled a 5. Ha ha ha. It's like, cool. I'll spend a point of might to win. It's like, it's, yeah.
Sean, you know they can march,
I
right?
ignored you.
Like, but march, right?
Look, I think we just need to do a video where we have a yarn about March. But if we do that, my argument will always just be, I will just say a few words and it will be, March is overrated, but an awesome fucking tool to have in your back pocket. I love March, but it is overrated, and that's all I'll say. And the video will end.
And you'd be wrong. So
back
anyway.
on to Dunhir.
Dunhir,
I want to love him. I want to love him. Being a person who loves shooting in his army.
Yeah.
I want to love him.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Yeah.
I want to put him in B tier because I love him, but I think he sits in C tier.
Honestly, the big reason I think he sits in C tier is just purely because his synergy does
bonus
not synergize.
No,
it doesn't. It's not a synergy. It's just
a special rule.
It's a special rule that it doesn't affect anyone else. No one else can shoot in the army. I don't understand why that's his asterisk rule. It's so dumb. Like, it purely makes him way worse to put in a mixed arms force. Like, his asterisk does not help the force. Whereas you spend 5 points more and you can have fearless.
Yeah. And if you're wanting to take Bowman, like, you just take Bowman without Dunhir.
Yeah, and like
they hit on a 3+.
You don't get their rerolls, but that's only twice in a game.
If those fuckers hit on a 4+, I see a lot more value in Dunhir.
Yeah, I mean, that being said, like, rerolling ones, that means you only missing on with 1 dot. Yeah, one. You're hitting. It's essentially lowering their shoot value.
Yeah.
To a 2+, because, like, obviously it's not, but, like, if they roll a 1, you re-roll it. If they, roll the 3 high and all that kind of stuff, fantastic. But also the not being able to move and have to do it, like, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think
like,
pop that bad boy in C tier.
Yeah, I feel bad.
I hate it.
It's just where he belongs.
I like him. I love a good archer hero.
Same. Vrashka is one of my favorite heroes of the game. I love Haldir. Leggy's a lot of fun.
Give him 2 shots. Give him expert shot or whatever it's called. Or give him fucking rapid fire. Sick. But also, strength 2 bows.
Yeah, give him a strength 3 bow. Give him a strength 3 bow. Like, especially with his special rule. Like, if you gave him a strength 3 bow with his special rule, oh, he's way better. He is so much better.
Baby.
Hot baby.
Hot baby. But, yeah, I'm sorry, Dunhir. I want to love you.
Yeah. And I mean,
S tier. 12-inch banner.
Yeah, look, 12-inch banner, man. Fight 6. Fucking Lance. Fucking
140 points base. So that's just on.
He's expensive.
He's a spenny boy.
He's 160 points mounted.
Yeah, 160 points mounted with Lance.
Mounted with that Lance. You're gonna have him with the Lance.
12-inch standfast.
Very
sensational. 12-inch banner.
Very nice.
That is the best synergy booster in the game. Bang.
Oh yeah,
it's great.
And then the other huge thing he does is +1 fight value to knights and the captains.
And I think also the men at arms. They also have Pride of Dilemma.
You are correct.
Yeah.
I rarely see men at arms run, I'll be honest.
Me too. I've seen them run once, and I got 4 of them stuck in my hand because old mate who was running them was running from. They were all metal from another company, and they had metal pikes, and I leant over and I jabbed my hand and I pulled up, and there were like 4 men at arms just like stuck in my hand. I was like, do I need to go get a tetanus shot for this? She'll be right. I'm still alive. 3 or 4 years later, I'm still here.
No, you do actually have tetanus. You just don't know it.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
But
lethargic.
yeah, look, Imrahil, he's got strike, he's got defense, strength and resolve.
Fight 6, strength 4d7.
Threes in all the right places.
Trip 3s, quad 3s,
Yeah.
basically. It's good.
Yeah.
Great attack.
Like, yeah, he's expensive, but like for this army specifically, it does not run without him.
No.
Like, you could go really low points values, and then maybe like if you're running like 300-400 points, I can see you maybe taking like Angbor and like a banner.
Yeah.
Like, I can see that for sure. But
I think it's the kind of thing that at 500 up, you just take him.
Yeah, he's in the list. Even if he's on foot, like a 12-inch banner on foot. Fuck me, man. Like, he's still gonna do some work.
Batshit scary on foot.
Yeah. And yeah, like fight 6 is always gonna be amazing. Strike, fantastic. Yeah, I mean, he's like at 160 points, like I would like to see him maybe have somewhere else. I don't know, like
yeah, for 140 points, because I'm just getting Boromir up.
Boromir's 160
He's
base.
160 base, yeah.
And he has 6 might.
6 might.
He's basically the same profile for 20 points more to get 6 might, to 3 more might.
And
plus his Horn of Gondor.
You give Boromir the banner, which takes him up to 200 points.
6-inch with +1 fight.
6-inch +1 fight. It does also give Boromir that +1 to fight, which is fucking sensational.
Yeah,
but I feel like Imrahil, the only thing Imrahil's missing there is the 6 might.
I think like if he had who is it? AL the Young special rule. Like that 4-up mighty hero
thing.
Legendary hero thing. Like maybe if he had that.
But
he'd probably be a bit more expensive. I don't know. Like he's still very good. Like this is like kind of, wanting the cherry on top, really. Yeah.
But yeah, when you say, I do think there is just something missing. What is missing? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, perfect. S tier. I'm happy with everything, or where we've placed everyone. I'm just sad about doing here.
Yeah, look, I'm sad about doing it too.
I just want him to be better.
Yeah. It's just like the fact he doesn't synergize. His like the go for the eyes is a very good rule, but
when it goes off, it's good. It's great.
Yeah, like if you have up against monsters, he's going to do some damage. But
bow.
Strength 2, exactly. Yes, to wound with it.
Let's say it's a D8 troll. What's that?
Yeah.
Fucking 6s by 5s.
6s by 5s. Yeah.
That's 6s by 5s.
And then
odds are
like, yeah, he is re-rolling, which is nice.
That's cool. But like, let's say he rolls a 4 to wound. You go, cool, 2 points of might to make that a 6, which then means I then need to roll
3
6 by 3.
Yeah.
6 by 3. 6 by 2. Yeah, 6 by 3.
4 by 3, but yeah.
But then you do that, and suddenly
you're not getting that.
Your Blackroot Vale archers aren't doing what they need to do.
Yeah.
So
they're still gonna do a good amount of damage. Like they're still
3+ shooting. Still good, and you can get a
what I find really weird about Blackroot Vale archers, right? And we'll get into them. Actually, I'll get into that. We'll get into that in a sec. I have a weird point, but anyway, yeah. Dwin here just like you might kill a monster, like good, fantastic, but like I don't know, man.
To be fair, if a 60 point model drops
120 point troll,
120 point troll, you're fucking laughing.
Yeah, even with both might, I'd still do it for sure. And also like that 3 as well. He re-rolls it if he doesn't roll a 3 on that second shot.
Yeah.
Second roll.
Funny. Anyway,
it's just that it's one. Yeah, it's just that it's one shot. You have to spend. Yeah, it's so unlikely, but
3 might.
Yeah, make him 3 right. Also D3, like maybe you just don't get that fucking 5 and 6 as well. After you spent 2 might, you might just do 1 wound anyway. It's like
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, onto the troops.
There's a little bit more. Awesome.
There's a little bit more.
Oh, Dunny is making
So-
another showing. Maybe he'll get to S tier.
No, he won't. He's probably gonna go worse than his fucking leader. Well, actually, maybe I might put him a bit higher. All right, Axeman of Lost Arch. This is one with Banner, just because I thought he's got to stick up.
He's got his stick up.
Got his stick up.
9 points.
Banners.
Axe/spears.
Well, this
It's
is
cool,
this
but
is
he's the Banner
this
boy.
is the Banner one, yeah.
Get rid of
So
him.
he doesn't have axe but slash spear. You don't need banners.
Him off. You don't need.
Yeah.
The only reason you're taking banners is for banner VP games, which is what 3 scenarios out of 16, something like that.
Something along those lines.
But even then, you've got fucking Imrahil who goes, "Oh, you've got 2 banners. Doesn't fucking matter. They're dead." So
They're gonna die. I will hunt those motherfuckers down.
you really don't need banners in this
Yeah.
list. So I think let's just chuff all the banners into D tier right now.
I will.
Or you're going to argue some.
I feel like a Knight of Dol Amroth with banner
As in a mounted
on
one.
foot.
On foot.
You're not going to have him mounted. You already got,
There is a little bit of value in one of them.
because he's
Granted.
D6 and potentially, if Imrahil's anywhere nearby, he's 5/5. But even then, 5/4 is still very decent.
Maybe just put him up 1. Put him into C tier.
Yeah, I think that's the only banner I'd potentially take, just purely because it is a high defense banner. And if you are after those banner VPs,
yeah,
that's going to be the one that survives. And if that's the only reason you're taking a banner, you want a banner that survives, that's going to be the one that lives.
I might put the mounted Knight of Dol Amroth. Oh no, I'm not gonna put him in the C tier because it's like I might take him in a mounted one, but no.
Imrahil, 12-inch maybe.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you don't need a mounted.
You don't have enough models, and you don't want to hamstring your fucking punching power with
exactly.
a
Yeah.
So
like if it's an all mounted list and you want banner VPs, yeah, sure, maybe you take it. But even then, like you're gonna kill banners.
It is a fucking cool looking banner.
Oh, it's a sick banner.
Move him.
Same with the
that Blackroot Veil Archer one. No, put him
that's
into
the one
D
of the.
tier. Check him into D tier. Why is he in C tier?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That Blackroot Veil Archer banner is one of my favorite sculpts.
It's genuinely one of the coolest banners in the game.
It's sexy.
Like I personally think Isengard has some of the coolest banners, but that is very good.
Very close. Yeah.
Very, very good.
But
that
was a good way to get rid of 5 fucking pips.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, it's what I was gonna do anyway. To be fair, like banners in like they're the only no.
Yeah.
With a 12-inch banner, you do not need them.
The Canadians might start loving it.
That's the one list you do not need an actual banner model in.
Yeah.
Because you've got a 12-inch one. You already have a banner. Lists where you already have a banner is where banners are bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
There's a banner moment coming up in the next battle report.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, it will have already been out by now. Oh, man. It should have.
What one?
The Necromancer.
Oh, the Neko Lord. Yep.
Yeah. Banners, mate.
Banners,
it
huge.
should have already come. If it hasn't come out by now, I'm gonna fucking eat my words. But Galadriel rolling that 6.
Oh man.
Or Galadriel's spear support rolling that 6.
Disgusting.
Oh, like banners, man. It
Banners.
Genuinely wins
That's
games.
The big downfall of the Mirkwood Ranger Legendary Legion. No access to banners.
Same with the Necromancer Legendary Legion.
Elves need banners. Anyway, Axemen of Lost Ark.
High fight needs banners.
Need banners.
Yeah, Axemen of Lost Ark.
Cool. It's cool. I think in order of how if I'm running a mixed arms force, I'm going Knights of Dol Amroth, Axemen of Lost Ark as my backline spear support.
Their backline spear support. Yeah.
I'm not taking Men at Arms I
No.
I
See the
like pikes, but without the phalanx
yeah,
rule,
they don't have the phalanx rule. They
no.
do get that +1 fight within three of Imrahil. So having a fight 5 spear support if Imrahil's close enough. Like if you've got a foot Imrahil, pikes over Axeman every day.
Yes,
You've got you've got the fight 5 in the back. Fantastic. Axeman, like I think they've got a bit more utility than a pike for the same amount of points.
It's
Um,
if one of them was D6, that D6 immediately trumps it.
Yeah.
But I think the Axemen, do they sit in A tier or do they sit in B tier? I'm not entirely sure.
I'm gonna put them A because they're still a fight 4 spear support. They have the potential to piercing strike to get to fight the strength 4 with a 2-handed attack. Like if you've got them, if even if you went Axeman with men at arms in behind, that way you've got
the
spear support with a big 2-handed axe attack.
See, I'm definitely trying to figure out, do I value the fight 5 pikeman or the fight 5 of the pikeman more than the ability the potential fight 5 pikeman or the potential to 2-handed piercing strike with the axeman? I think I prefer the axeman because you can get that fight 5 with your fucking Knights of Dol Amroth.
If you've got them on foot, yeah.
Yep, that's why I would be taking Axeman over the men at arms.
Fight 4, they're both spear supports. Pardon me. They've got potential for +1 fight, but then again, like 80% of the time you're probably not going to have Imrahil on foot, so he's probably going to be nowhere near the arms.
Yeah, that's
you're going to get like 4, maybe 5 fights with fight 5 if you're lucky with 3 inches.
You only really are going to get that fight 5 if you desperately need it, and so you move Immers back to get that fight 5, let's say to equal up against elves, like elf line, or against like a captain that is fight 5, and you got base troops going, we're equal fight, but I have more attack. So I think the Axemen, they sit in A tier. They sit nicely somewhere in A tier. Blackroot Vale Archers with Warhorn. It's the only way I would take a Warhorn in this list. I think
it's the only way I'd take a Warhorn on this list. But even then, actually no, it's not the only way I'd take a Warhorn on the list because Forlong has a Warhorn.
I forgot about that.
Which is
D tier. Goodbye.
I still think if you don't have Forlong, like C tier.
Because you want your Warhorn sitting at the back of the board doing nothing, and
you're gonna be shooting.
If he's gonna be at the back of the board doing nothing, you give it a bow. That's why regular boy, other boys with Warhorns, just immediately chuck them in D tier.
Oh yeah, the knights.
The 2 knight options.
Absolutely.
Chuck them both in D tier.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's a mounted Warhorn. That's even worse.
Because if they're sitting at the back of the board, you're wasting points. Whereas if you have one single Blackroot Vale Archer with the Warhorn and bow, they can sit at the back of the board, do nothing. If someone tries to get close, they've got the chance to shoot them. Or they can move up a little bit and there's like, oh, there's one goblin on the fucking objective. Let's pop a shot. See what happens. And so that,
Blackroot Vale Archers in general. Now, I mentioned it before, I've got a weird gripe with Blackroot Vale Archers. Why the fuck are they fight 3?
Yeah.
Why the fuck are they fight 3? Why is every other ranger hero unit, fucking
Gondor,
Rangers of Arnor, Gondor, I guess Dunedain, all fight 4?
I think the argument there is they're fight 3 because they're the Blackroot Vale, they're hillmen. Essentially, they're not fighters. I don't know.
Like,
Like,
yeah, like
that's the only
Rangers of
justification I
Gondor,
can
like
see.
I can,
Those guys,
I guess
they're professional armies.
they're like basically
Arnor and
behind enemy
Rangers, they're
lines.
professional troops. They've got the train for the fighting, whereas these boys, they're just like, we're good at shooting. We're not good at
Yeah,
fighting.
I mean, like the thing is, at the end of the day, they don't need to be fight for, but the fact
No,
that they're the exact same points,
they're the exact
also
same everything.
the exact same everything, but also they lose a courage as well. They're the exact same
Yes,
points
they're
as a
courage
ranger.
too. Why are
They
they
lose.
courage
Why the
two?
fuck are they courage two?
Hmm.
Why
Yeah, I
on
forgot
earth are
about
they
that.
fight three and courage two? Like they identical points. Like yes, they get Mountain Dweller and the Deadeye thing with the re-rolling failed wounds with a heroic shoot. That's really good. You do need someone to be there for some heroic shoots to get it to go off.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, but why the fuck are they courage two? Why the fuck are they courage two?
Because suddenly they're courage two. They're not objective cappers anymore, which is
No.
what a lot of your Arnorian Rangers or your Rangers of Gondor.
Yeah, and the Rangers of Gondor get a +1 courage as well because they're going to be courage
army
4.
bonus.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. So like they're either going to be a backline fight for spear line,
yeah.
but if they're not doing that, they're running around back of the board, popping shots, capping objects. These guys, that's not happening.
Can't do that.
They sit
like
on an objective,
granted,
you break, game over.
Granted, Imrahil does have 12-inch standfast, so you're
You do have
potentially going to hit him.
Forlong's Warhorn.
Do you have a Warhorn?
Cool.
Yeah, full on.
But still, once again, I want to love these guys. I really do. The value in sprinkling
why are they
a few in
points? Why are they 8 points when they have 2? Like, I guess they pick up 2 special rules that over regular lads, but like,
it's not worth it.
Not worth it. No, not with the negative to courage as well. Like, ugh.
I think they said B tier because they are
B-tier.
your only shooting option, and it's always good to have a few bows sprinkled around.
Yeah.
But after that,
yeah, they do still hit on a 3+. They do still, strength 2 bows 3+. That's still going to be good, but
yeah,
it's just like they don't need the fight 4. That's fine. It's the courage that hurts them the most. I think. Like, yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah, it's bizarre. They should be 7 points.
Yeah, very weird. Oh man, Cleanse the Lavadon. I love Cleanse the Lavadon.
The only thing Courage 5 is great. I love that.
Yeah.
Only thing I don't like about them is their broadsword rule.
I actually fucking love their broadsword rule.
I just don't like rules where or models that have to go -1. But then again, you're a Prowler player, so it doesn't phase you as much.
Prowlers, baby.
But I look at that and I'm immediately like, ooh, I'm not a big fan. But in this list, running them with the men-at-arms,
yeah,
these guys as your frontline, men-at-arms as your backline, I can do that.
Yeah, or even
I'm happy with that.
Fucking Axeman. I'd still be fine with that as well. The big thing as well is, in the off chance Imrahil is a bit too far away, they also have Angbor as their banner.
Oh, that's right. Oh, wait, banner.
Yeah, they've got a 6-inch Angbor banner.
Yeah, that's very true. That's cool.
So that's just a little bit of a double banner effect they get, which also makes them like so much value at lower points. Like if you're running under sub 500 fiefdoms and don't have the points for Imrahil, you've got a banner in Angbor.
Yeah,
a 6-inch banner in Angbor.
Hang on, but see the only reason I said before that you take these with the pike guys is because you want to limit
the extra.
You want that extra attack. You want to limit that -1 roll, unless they.
I agree. Yeah. No, I absolutely agree.
Straight away, these boys get an A tier, without.
Yeah, I just love them. I love their sculpts. I love their just like Scottish Highlander look.
Yeah. It's that the fucking like swinging of the sword.
Yeah.
Like
oh my god,
really
I love this dude. The
Yeah.
counterbalance of his sword is the only thing keeping him upright.
It's beautiful. Yeah, no, they beautifully sit in A tier, these boys.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun, and I think it's like them and Axeman, like they're also a two-handed option that Axemen are as well. But then the Axemen also can obviously piercing strike over a Clansman. But yeah, also the Courage 5. So even if you lose your Fearless bubble, or they can be objective cappers. Courage 5 is very
Courage
good.
5, potentially Courage 6 if you got a Warhorn floating around. Sensational.
Oh, now
Eat your
Knights of
heart out,
Dol Amroth
Els.
on foot.
Oh,
we don't have a Knight of Dol Amroth mounted. What the
I was
fuck?
about to
Let's
fucking
do
say.
the fucking Warhorn. The Warhorn's dumb anyway. Yeah, genuinely didn't even catch that until just now.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I think A tier
A
as
tier.
well, to be honest.
I think
Yeah.
all their like troops just sit A tier. They're great. All their foot troops.
Yeah, the fact Men at Arms, they just always feel like they don't have a place in the list for some reason. Like, it's the big thing I think that irks me about Men at Arms is for some reason, like, for me, it's like, okay, so Swan Knights of Dol Amroth are obviously being led by Prince Imrahil.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're called Men at Arms of Dol Amroth, but it's like Axeman of Lossonanch is Forlong. Fucking Clansman is
everyone's
Angor.
got a hero they run with.
Yeah, and Men at Arms of Dol Amroth are obviously Dol Amroth, and they're just like regular
run with the
than...
captains essentially.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just a weird feeling that I get from them. It's nothing to do with their profile.
I think I put them. I think I put them B tier, and that comes back to the fact that the only way I see myself running these pikemen is with the clansmen.
I could run them with. I think you can still run them with everything else. I just
no doubt you can. Like
yeah.
But I just if I'm deciding that I'm going a front line of Knights of Dol Amroth, I go to Axeman and Lossonarch as my back line.
Yeah, I think the other big thing is their sculpts are shit, and you have to do a bunch of work just to get them to work, and you're probably even not going to put them in the army half the time.
That is a big thing. But like
fucking
with the thing I like about the Axemen over the Men at Arms as well is you don't feel like you have to rely on that pike wall. Whereas you start sending your Axemen around, and you don't have to do it with the pikes, obviously. But you've got your Axemen, and you've got more troops because you're only got 2 lines as opposed to I've got the ability to run a 3 line, and there's a few combats where I'm going to want this 3 line. But whereas if you're building your army
in a list is still going to be good
around that 3 line, then
you're not going to build it around it. No.
Yeah. So I think they just sit in B tier. They can get to fight 5, which is cool. But once again, like odds are there's going to be like 2, maybe 3 combats getting that a turn.
Yeah, it's just like, and even then, like, you have to have Imrahil nearby, and it's like you kind of don't really want him that unless he's on foot. You don't want him with your mainline troops.
If he's on horse, potentially what's going on is you've got your shield wall here, Imrahil's behind your opponent. That 3 inches isn't enough until that late game, where you want that fight 5 early on.
Yeah, I think that's why if you got the foot knights instead of these guys, you're more likely to get the fight 5 because they are in the very front line and they're going to be closer to Imrahil rather than toward the back line.
Exactly.
So this is definitely the plan we had the whole time. This is the Knight of Dol Amroth. It's not the Warhorn. The Warhorn's shit.
These
I mean
20 points a pop, S tier.
Yeah.
S tier. They are
they're expensive, but they are some of the best cavalry in the game.
They are the hammer.
They are the best cavalry in the game.
Cavalry. Say it properly. Fuck, it's cavalry. It's CAV, not CAL. cavalry is the hill that Jesus did his thing on. You're not you're not charging in with a fucking hill with a couple of crosses on it. No. You're charging in with horses, with cavalry.
I fucking knew that would set you off. Oh.
Some of the best cavalry in the game. I think the only cavalry in the game that I like more than them is Morgul Knights because of terror.
The terror of Morgul Knights.
Also, Morgul Knights are 2 points cheaper.
Yeah. I mean, actually, 2 points cheaper, very similar profile. Yeah, shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, like, I mean, fucking whatchamacallums, Riv Knights are also incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like they are 20 points, but for 20 points, you're getting a lot. Yeah, you're getting some heavy hitters that are potentially fight 5. Big defense.
For 20 points, the only wish I had for them, and this makes them outrageously good, is that they were strength 4.
Oh, I mean, that's
like that's
some numinal levels of fucking cavalry there.
That is my only wish for these boys, is that they were strength 4.
That'd be ridiculous. That would be genuinely like a strength 4 regular troop with fucking with a lance. Oh my god!
If they were 22 points at strength 4, I would take them.
They'd need to be like 25.
Anywho, because theoretically, you just run captains of Dol Amroth on horse. There's your strength 4 with lance. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, obviously even fucking Imrahil as well.
Yeah, true. But yeah, I think that's my only
yeah,
with them.
They are a bit expensive. Like for
20 points.
For 20 points, like they are quite expensive, but you are getting a decent amount of value out of that. Like
100%.
Like even if they are charged, like that fight 4, potentially fight 5 is going to help them quite a lot.
With obviously the banner, if you got 4 long, they're re-rolling 1s.
Yeah, look, they're very good.
And another thing I really do like about them is they have armored horses. Now, armored horses are a thing that I really like armored horses, but I will never pay the points for an armored horse unless I have to take it. But when I have to take it,
same.
I love it. I really love it.
Yeah,
but I'm not paying the points for it. It's the same as like an armored fell beast. I'm not taking an armored fell beast.
Armored fell beast is way too expensive.
20 points.
Way too expensive.
Fell beasts are expensive enough as is.
Like you're paying 5 points for an extra defense, which is the same as most like heroes as well. Kind of thing. Well, that being said, actually, you're paying 3 points on a warrior, paying 5 points on a hero.
Yeah.
But it's like it's that security of not getting dismounted too often.
Yeah, that's it. It's being able to charge in and go, you need to roll a 6. If you got strength 3 bows, you need to roll a 6. If you got strength 2 bows, you need to roll a 6. Unless you're going up against crossbows. But yeah, it is that security to be able to get across the board. But yeah.
Wow, fuck me. And then this dickhead.
Bye. D tier even.
D tier, yeah, because like the thing is a fight 3. Why would you give him a spear? Why would you spend the extra points to give him the spear? Their fight 3.
9 points, exact same amount of points as a man at arms or an axeman.
Yeah,
shove him off. I don't care for him.
In fact, I'm gonna put him lower.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, fucking done.
Done like a dinner.
Done like a dinner.
I really like this actually.
I think like the thing is, Fiefdoms, like they're a solid army, but they do still like they miss some bits and pieces. I think.
Yeah.
Like if you compare them to a Gondor.
I really do like your, would you say, analogy of saying that they are the good equivalent of an Angmar, but they just don't pull it off.
Yeah, because that's like the kind of thing that they're trying to do realistically. Like Angmar, they run so well because of all their really good synergies, and I think I think there's a very clear letdown in synergies sitting in C tier right now. Like if all the heroes were pulling their weight, maybe they'd be better than Angmar, maybe they'd be equivalent. But there's one dickhead who's not pulling their fucking weight.
Give the entire army throwing weapons, and suddenly,
oh my god, throwing spears.
Suddenly, Dunhir is S tier.
No. He's got to be within 6.
Throwing broadswords.
Ha! So it's just spinning around. Just whoop.
So they
strength 5 hit, baby.
All right, so they only get to throw their broadsword once. So it's annoying to mark down. They only get to throw their broadsword once.
They hit on 4s.
The 4s? All right, sure. I was going to say 3s, but let's go with 4s. Hit on a 4. All right, hit on a 4. But yes, big strength. We're talking strength 4, 5.
But also like tiny range, 3 inches. Like you have to do it charging in.
Yeah, it has to be done whilst charging in. They can't sit back and throw. They have to be running in because they need to get the momentum.
They need to get the momentum. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that so much. I want to play that as homebrew. That would be awesome.
Oh, that would actually be so funny. I love that. But they just start up. you gotta give him like a backup.
Yeah,
like
no. They have a backup sword or something.
Backup broadsword.
Or what you do but is it's like what else you do is with them, right? Another special rule. If they have their broadsword in hand, they have to use their broadsword. They can't choose between the two because the broadsword is too heavy. So they can't just lap it on their back.
Yeah. Or if they kill the model whilst throwing the broadsword, they get their broadsword back. Yeah. But if they don't, if they kill the model while they're running in, or if they kill them in the subsequent combat, if they don't, they're unarmed.
Yeah, sick. I like
it's a big hit, and if they kill, they get it back, and they can throw again.
I love it so much.
It's so dumb. I love that. That has nothing to do with Twin Hero either. Like that barely
got nothing to do with
doesn't help them at all. But I just love that as a fucking special role.
Just a bit of fun. That's it.
A little bit of a bonus. We didn't have done Harrow because
you've got 4 model bonus.
Yeah, we didn't really know where to put them, and 2, they're tiny. They're so small. The Herald. I don't mind the Herald, but it is 70 points.
He is expensive. He does not count as a banner, which confuses everyone.
Yeah, it confuses the fuck out of me as well. I like that he can give the King of the Dead so many more heroics. If you even just with one of them, you've got 3 more heroic actions.
Yeah, it is just flat out much fucking needed.
Yeah.
I just want to see what their fucking regular stats are.
Oh, you know what I've never fucking seen? The Pendant of the Dead.
Sorry, what?
Spirit models within 3 inches of a Pendant of the Dead gain resistant magic. I've literally never read that.
Fair enough. I very much like it. It is great.
I mean, like, yeah, it's good. I just didn't know that was a fucking special role.
What else I fucking love about these boys is its strength 4 with Blades of the Dead.
Yeah, with 2 attacks as well.
Yeah.
For 70 points, that's solid.
I think you take 1. I think you always take 1. I think
you're always taking 1.
Yeah, I think they sit S.
Like, yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, this army has like nothing in it.
Yeah.
So like
everything.
You're always taking everything, but like, are they actually S tier kind of thing?
Let's move them down to A tier.
They are fight 4, which is better than regular troops. 4. They can get to D8 with a shield. They're 2 attacks, 2 wounds, 2 fate. I think they actually do sit S tier, to be honest.
Yeah, they cause terror like the rest of the army. Yeah, and look, the King's Council or whatever that special rule is, that alone,
that
buffs Old Mate up drastically. So yeah,
Like,
sit them
yeah,
S tier.
because
It
like the King of the Dead is kind of not kind of nothing really without one at least.
Yeah. It feels kind of wrong that they sit in S tier. I don't know why. I've just got this niggling feeling. Something just feels off. But keep them S tier because they genuinely are.
They are 70 points.
That's not much. In
They
an army that
don't
is
have-
super expensive.
Yeah, they don't have might of their own.
No. I think you keep them S tier.
Yeah, I think that's right because it's just they especially like in conjunction with the king, who is also I think.
But like the king is for what the king does, he's so cheap. The king is
Yeah,
really
for
cheap.
100 points,
He's
this
really
dude
cheap.
can kill like a fucking Mumark in one hit.
This guy auto kills nearly everything.
Except for Sauron on the Balrog base. Oh, and Smaug.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's being able to get that off, and I think that's why the Herald sits in S tier, because you need the Herald there to be able to strike with the king to be able to actually kill the models that you need to kill, because you need to strike to win those fights to kill those models. Yeah,
for sure. So I think they both sit in S tier.
Yeah, like that's just Dunharrow, like they're
without each other. I think they both sit A tier.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Like just on their own, they're A tier
because,
like, I mean, actually, the Herald's probably B tier on his own.
Oh yeah,
he's not bringing anything to the list if he's not with the king.
Yeah, you're only taking the Herald if you're taking the king, and you are just always taking the king.
Yeah. So. And like the king on his own is only good with the Herald. Like they need to be together. They're essentially, it's a bit like a fucking King's Champion, really. Like you've got a Herald to be buffing the king. Yeah, look, they're very good, and I think like just at most points values, they're going to be doing some good work.
I think the only time you're not taking a Herald is 300 points. I think.
Yeah, because anywhere and lads.
Upwards. Yeah, I think anywhere upwards of 300, you bring a Herald.
Yeah.
Awesome. That was a very long-winded. Oh my god, I'm so tired.
I just realized I didn't fucking add the
Riders
Knights. Ah. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll wing it.
We'll say the regular Spearman is the Rider of the Dead. Fuck off! Don't at me. Banner in Army of the Dead. Actually, like,
the thing is, when you're base D7, but you're most likely going to run them at D8, you really kind of don't need the banner, because if you lose the fight, odds are you're fucking staying alive.
Most of the time, yeah.
Because it's what, and then if you're base strength 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's 6s by 3s. Odds are you're staying alive.
6s by 3s? What the fuck?
6s by 4, sorry. 6s by 4.
That doesn't exist.
No. 6s by 4s. So you don't really need the banner. And when you win, unless you're going up against fucking elves, you're probably killing.
Yeah, you're probably doing some damage for sure.
So I don't.
They are only strength 3 versus 4, 3 kind of thing.
They are strength 3, but if you're going up against courage 3, that's 4s.
Oh my god, yeah, 4s, and then I mean, if you're up against like orcs, they're like gonna, with the harbinger from the king, they're gonna be like courage 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think. I think the banner sits in B tier because you can take it if you're desperate for one.
I think at higher points,
you just take one.
You will take one, but like they fight 3, so like the 6 isn't going to help them often anyway. There's like fight 4 is pretty well the average with most armies, and so like the banner just ends up taking up points that you could be spending on warriors, really.
Yeah, it's not necessary. You're taking it for VPs or you're.
And this will be the one time. This will be the one time in a list where you probably just shouldn't take a banner. All right?
Did we not just say that about Fiefdoms?
Because that was you already have a banner. This
Okay.
is specifically you're
This is
not
just
taking
a-
any banner effect.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I
But to
would
be
have
fair, it's a banner with Terror and D8.
Yeah. I would
It's also very good.
I'd happily run this list without banner.
Yeah.
No stress.
Warriors, with spear. I mean, they're A tier. I think like you want
Spear
some
support your army.
spears.
Yeah.
Yeah, spear support your army. I think they're both A tier. Just that fight
Yeah.
3 hurts them.
Yeah, no, I definitely think they're both at A tier. And
they're very expensive.
maybe even I don't know, yeah, no, I guess you do take. I don't know, it's the spears are
actually like
because you have such low model count that odds are.
Well, do you just take spears? Like
potentially because when you got such a low model count, odds are your opponent is going to be able to touch all of your lads, get them all into combat. So suddenly your spears aren't necessary.
Yeah, but like in the off chance that you're able to spear support in a lot of those fights, like that's going to be good. And also, you say that, but they all cause terror, so
that is also
with true. Harbinger. So like that's also not going to always happen.
That is very true.
I think. I think the thing is because like the swordsman they can't do special strikes anyway. I think spending that extra point to just make them all spears isn't the worst.
Yeah, fair. I think they all just. I think both of them, no
maybe
matter what,
I don't know.
I think you can run
They're
them
both
with
spears.
You could run them with no spears. You could run them with mixed spear and no spear. Like
I will say that you should always give them shields though, because D8 is going to be way better than D7.
100%. They all always have shields.
Yeah, even the spears absolutely have shields.
So like,
if we had actually all of the fucking photos that I thought I loaded, the spears without shields would be sitting like C tier because you just shouldn't.
Any of them without shields sitting in C tier.
Yeah, because like you just need to run them with shields. That D8 is fucking so much value.
And now these boys.
Speaking of
Army
D8,
of the Dead. Right.
They're so expensive.
24 points for fight 3 cavalry. I don't like it. I really don't.
I really like that the horse is also D6. That's really cool.
The highest defense horses in the game. That is cool.
Yeah, you are likely going to be like it's nice because you are only strength 3 to get the knockdowns.
Yeah.
I would. Oh man, 24 points. If they had a war spear or a lance, easily S tier.
I
think as it stands, I think they've got to be B tier, but above a banner. I think you take a few to grab some knockdowns.
You sprinkle them in, but apart from that,
they're just
every Army of the Dead list that I've seen is either spam cavalry, which is not very good. I can attest to that.
Everyone's seen that battle report. Yeah,
people play that shit for fun, not because it's good. The other one is no cavalry at all, and it is sensational. And the other one is I got 3 knights.
I'd take like 4. I'd take 4 in like 600 plus list. I'd take 4. Like you're getting a bit of knockdown. They're really good objective cappers because they're fucking courage 6.
I think,
and they're that huge defense.
I think that's what they end up just being.
But I mean, the knockdown is really good for Army of the Dead with the Blades of the Dead. Like that's like you're getting those extra strikes to Blades of the Dead.
Happens, I wouldn't mind running them with the king into a big hero because suddenly that big hero, if you're striking up with the king and you somehow
they're dead.
win the strike, that is a fucking dead hero.
That's a dead hero.
No matter what, it's gone. Or into a fucking troll or something.
Yeah.
Game over. See ya. Trolls of Courage 3.
Yeah. And four strikes with fucking Drain Soul. Oh, dead.
Yeah, dead. Dead.
Very dead.
So I don't mind that, but they're just
yeah,
expensive.
they're way too expensive.
You sprinkle a few in. I don't think you go, unless you're at 1,000 points, even at 800 points, I don't think you go above 5. I think even 5 starts to feel a bit overkillish.
Because that's the thing, like, just 4 of them is 100 points.
Yeah, it's just shy of 100
almost.
Points. It's 96 points, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Which is ludicrous for a Fight 3 cavalry model.
Like, if you look at Knights of Gondor, for example, what are they? 12, 13 points if you give them
a 16, I think, with a shield.
They're 13, 14 with a shield, right?
14 with a shield.
10
and they've got
cheaper,
a lance.
And they got a lance.
Yeah.
They're Fight 3, Strength 4. Oh, sorry, Fight 3,
D6.
Strength 3, D6.
Yeah.
You're suddenly almost doubling your amount, and I'm doing that every day of the week.
Oh yeah, I mean that's, to be fair, we're
different
not
army.
comparing the list. It's a different army, but
we're trying not to. But
it's hard to not, like, it's hard to not when you look at a 24-point cavalry model and you think, I mean, we just talked about Knights of Dalamarov, 20 points, way better. Riv Knights, they're similar points, I think.
20,
23,
22, I think, with a shield.
22, yeah.
But like your army is already so expensive. You're paying 10 fucking points. Oh, you're paying 9 points for a horse.
Yeah. Granted, it's a D6 horse, but
no, not worth it.
No. Actually, no. Are you paying 8 points for a horse? Because you're getting a shield as well. Oh no, 9. No, you're right with 9.
Yeah. I don't know.
Nah.
I think they sit in B tier because you just sprinkle
a couple in there.
You're like,
but granted, an all-mounted one is very fun. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, all-mounted Army of the Dead is a lot of fun. It's just bad.
It's just bad. Yeah,
it's just bad.
If you could mount the King of the Dead, oh my god! Imagine. Yeah. That's done. Harrow. That was easy.
That was fun.
Yeah. I mean, just a great time. I like Dunharrow. I love Dalamarov. Dunharrow are like, if you're getting into the game, and I know there are some people who watch this who are getting into the game, Dunharrow are a really easy army to play.
Yeah, it's a very good starter army. Even not putting in Aragorn, Legolas, or Gimli as part of the Return of the King Legendary Legion.
Yeah.
Even just flat dead at Dunharrow is a great beginner army. It shows you how to use might, how to use special rules, how to form up a shield wall. It sprinkles in cav banners. It basically shows you everything.
Yeah. I would argue that there are probably like, I don't know. I feel like there are better armies to just try out, to be honest. Like, just purely because they're really good and they're really solid, and you're gonna do well just purely, even if you fuck up, because they're just such high defense, and
they are a one-trick pony.
Yeah, they're just kind of a bit one-dimensional. Yeah.
So if we're not talking about them, but like the best starting armies, in my opinion, the best good starting army is Gondor. The best evil starting army is Isengard.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Or maybe Rohan for good.
Yeah, either
or. Yeah, that's a tough one. I think Gondor tips it. Yeah,
I think Gondor tips it.
But most people end up going Rohan.
Yeah, Rohan's fine as well. Like, I just think there's a couple of extra bits that they do that make it a little bit, harder to play them, because, like, especially cavalry, like, it's hard to play cavalry just to straight up, because, like, you've got to really know when to charge, when to do your things, blah 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 blah. But yeah, that's a video we could do, actually. Best starter armies.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thanks for joining us. If this was a long one or a short one, I do not know.
We have no clue. I think this is about an hour and a half worth of filming.
I think this is about standard. Yeah. We just we saw that Dalamarov were a bit short. And we thought Dunharrow, really easy, and they are not going to fit anywhere else. So
That is correct.
We want to theme up the ones where we have a mixed.
Yeah, and these kind of somewhat theme each other in terms of like
they both arrived at the Pelennor.
They both arrived at Pelennor, and they're in a very, very similar location.
Yeah.
So it kind of works. It was either these two or Fiefdoms and Rangers of the North.
Yeah, and I think we've got a better theme for Rangers later.
Yeah, which I'm so excited to do. I was kind of disappointed we didn't do it tonight because I'm so excited to talk about them.
You'll get to talk about them. You'll talk about Dale. It'll happen, buddy.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Oh man. But yeah.
Thanks for viewing. Thanks for lending us your eyes.
Please, I will give them back. I promise.
Yeah.
Do the YouTube stuff. They are out for now.
They are out for now. They're in our little pocket.
But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much. I swear to God.
It's beautiful. Yep. Check out our Facebook, our Instagram.
Oh my God. I'm so mad.
Kissing Liam is my favorite thing in the world at this point. Hey, look, if you get to piss me off with Calvary, I get to piss you off with favoriting. But yes.
Oh. All right, guys.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Arrivederci.